Happy Saturday! It's KaKi here from Perth in Australia. Welcome to day 22 of my 31-day live video challenge. I can't believe it's nearly 31 days. It's gone by very quickly, and I'm happy to say that I might probably keep continuing doing these videos. But what I want to talk about tonight is money date nights. I actually have just come home from a date night with my husband. I'm a little bit pink because I had a glass of wine. I'm a cheap date because you probably can give me 2 sips of wine and I'll start going red. We went out for tapas. Oh no, we went out for pasta and pasta. Yeah, anyway, we went for Italian and it was really nice. So thanks for asking. But date nights are very important in a relationship, no matter how busy you are, especially for those who have children or where their business is their children and they spend a lot of time not being able to really have that, deep connection where you have that one-on-one time. Is really important to make time, because relationships, no matter how good your relationship is, it needs work. All right, you need to put effort and time into it. So it's really important to have date nights. Or if you can't get away for date nights, have a night or a day, whatever works, where you can plan some time together where you won't be disrupted and you guys can have a pure connection together talking. All right. There's other stuff you can do, obviously, one-on-one, but we're talking about date nights where you actually have a conversation with each other, right? So having date nights are so important because it just allows you to have that real connection with your partner and to talk about things other than children and work, or the everyday mundane stuff, right? Having real conversation. And one of the other things that Terry, my husband, and I like to do when we are having date nights is talk about money. We don't do it all the time, but money is a component that we do bring up in our date nights because we need to plan, right? We need to know where our money is coming and where it's going, especially now that, I have my own business and Terry is also starting his own business. Is very important for us to know where what our finances are doing and where we want to spend our money. And where we want to spend our money is where we feel most aligned and where we place that are the most valuable. Can't get my words out. Maybe I'm a bit drunk. Where we, in areas that we value, where we think that the money should be spent. Right, we have a budget for donations every month, okay? And now, because we're both not having a regular income, it's important for us to go, okay, what are we big ticket items that we're spending on, why and when are we spending it? So it's very important to have those conversations. I am the CFO of my house. And so I look after all the finances. So really, when we have date nights, I'm updating my husband of our financial situation. But it's really important to have those money date nights because you need to know, both of you together as you're a couple, you're a family, to know what's going on. You can have one person controlling the finances, but you both need to know where you are financially and what you're spending your money on and going, okay, right, this is what's happening. And we need to, if you're spending too much on shoes or something, okay, why were you buying 10 pairs of shoes this month? Okay, I know you value shoes, but do you need to buy 10 pairs of shoes? Those type of things. Or, okay, I want to do a course in photography. Okay, my husband's doing photography. So, okay, cool. All right, you can spend money on that. That's fine because that's an asset. Because once he learns that skill or, learns whatever he needs to learn, then that can bring in more income. Or I can go, oh, there's this new opportunity that I just want to put a little bit of money on and I can see it growing. Okay, that's good, because if I put money in there, chances are that I'll be able to bring more income in. Okay, my child, Evie needs to, start school soon. Are we wanting to pay the full amount for the whole year, or do we want to pay it over the year, doing monthly, because we want more cash flow in this current situation? And it's important to have these date nights because your situation changes throughout your life, right? So it might be that, right now it might be a bit harder, so you need to plan your money a bit more. But later on, it might be, you're a bit better off financially, and then you can go, okay, well, we can do more of this stuff and that stuff as well. So having money date nights are really important. Just want to stress that. Having date nights in general are really important. So if you are feeling that you're lacking connection with your partner, I really suggest that you have those date nights. If you already have regular date nights, chuck the money conversation in so that you're both on the same page as to where you're going, and make sure that you're heading in the same direction together, because the worst thing is finding out that your values and your partner's values are completely different and you want to spend on different things. Okay, how do we bring that together to really find out where our commonality lies? Because if what you want and what your partner wants is completely different, okay, what is holding you guys together? Are you together because you just have to? Is it comfortable? What is the reason? Bring it all back, because a lot of people I find are together because they're just together. There is no connection, there is no conversation, there is no understanding of where you want to be. It's just a constant Netflix and chill. And some people, if you're both on the same page, cool, right? But you get to a time where you go, okay, what do I want to do in my life? And when you're at that stage and the other person isn't, it makes it really hard to have a conversation. So being able to have those date nights and have those conversations will allow you to really see if you're heading in the same direction, and if you're not, or if there's some differences. Okay, what is it that brings us together? And have those conversations, because I'm not advocating that people split up if they spend their money differently. I'm not saying that. It's just that be realistic about what your relationship is, because in your heart when things aren't working, or if there is nothing in common and you're just together for the sake of being together. But having date nights is a sure way to really connect with your partner, and it might be even a rekindling of that relationship that you used to have. So that's me for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed this conversation. Bit off the cuff, bit all over the place, but whatever. And until tomorrow, I love you, I believe in you, and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend wherever you are. Mwah.